Hey everyone, happy Monday. It's April 12th here, doing another recap for everyone, and today was definitely a slow one. Happy to report I'm actually up 98 bucks on the day, which is not much, but it's something green and it's something I'll take. It feels like the market has slowed down a bit, or not slowed down, um, well, it was slow, okay, and all last week felt like it was pretty choppy and slow as well. There was some opportunities, but I didn't do very good last week, and I was actually down 187 bucks on the entire last week. But anyways, I'm up. Fresh new start to the week here, up 98 bucks. And anyways, yeah, I just felt like we had a continuous slow day from last week. So there was only one thing that I traded today. I made one trade, and that was on WHLM. So I had a good opportunity there, and I actually left money on the table. But we'll talk about that in just a second here. So yeah, I really didn't see much else to trade today. What was it? CELC? Yeah. This one kind of had a run up later on in the afternoon, had a nice spike up in after hours, but yeah, I just kind of sat on my hands most of the day. And it's times like these, I think you just have to practice a lot of patience. It's really frustrating because there are weeks, that you can be making great money in the market, and the market's hot, and just you're seeing a lot of follow through with small cap stocks. But at some point, like what I'm feeling right now in the market, is that things slow down for quite a bit. And who knows, maybe tomorrow everything will turn around and we'll have a hot market, but this could continue on for a while. We don't know. So hope you were green today. Let's take a dip or a quick look into what the one trade that I had today. So WHLM was the only thing I traded, and it was quite an early trade for me. I typically wait for the market to open up and for things to shake out to see where's a good time to jump in on certain stocks. And anyways, this one, it opened up. It was one of the leading gappers pre-market, so I had my eyeballs on it, and it opened up and flushed real quick on its first candle, and it recovered from that. So it completely recovered and then formed a new leg higher. So when I saw that recovery and saw that strength, I decided to hop in. So I had that one trade at 931.58, and I hopped in at a price at 902. So I get it at 902, and I was still feeling a little hesitant on it because of that initial flush towards the open. So I just wanted to get green on it, and that's what I did. I had a quick sell. I should have held on to it for just a bit, but I ended up selling at 919, and it got me 98 bucks on the day. And anyways, it continued on, so I missed out, felt some FOMO on that as it continued on, went all the way up to 969 on that candle, which was some great strength there. And unfortunately, I actually had to run out of the room. There's some things going on, and so I kind of missed out. There was this consolidation here, and by the time I came back, it had already pushed this new leg higher, which was a great another candle to hop into. Pushed all the way up to 1044. Now here is the big problem: is I'm sure there's a lot of people who hopped in here for potentially the next leg higher, and unfortunately that was the high on this stock here, and right from there, it had this nasty big red candle that just completely flushed. So I hope you didn't get trapped in that. And, for anyone that held, you got, stuck in this halt going down. And then it just opened up and continued selling off. So no follow through here. And that, I think, really set the intention for the day in small caps. because I didn't really see much else pop up today. There were a few other things, but they just didn't pop up by that much. Nothing that I felt worthy of trading. So I just practiced a lot of patience today, sat on my hands. I didn't want to overtrade, definitely in this kind of slower, choppier market. And so anyways, that's where I'm leaving it today. With the conditions that we have, I'm happy with 98 bucks. It's not much really at all, but it's something green. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it here. And I hope we have a nice turnaround in the market tomorrow or sometime this week, and get back to making some good money. But it's a little frustrating, I gotta say here that, with trading, it's just part of the deal. What's frustrating about it is that there will come weeks, days, sometimes even months or a month that just, it feels like you're making money every single day. And, or at least you're making, good amounts of money. And then there's times like this when things slow down. And so what really sucks is that you get used to making, maybe consistent green days in a row or big numbers. And eventually that goes away because the market just kind of takes a turn. And, when you're making that great money, you're thinking to yourself, you kind of want to calculate and you're thinking, oh man, if I keep doing this, keep working my strategy or keep putting on numbers like this, I'm going to make this much this year. And like I said, unfortunately, it doesn't necessarily always work that way because the market does slow down and you can't consistently maybe pull off those numbers. So you got to be conscious of that and put that into your plan for trading. And I feel like when the market is hot, you got to capitalize on it, and you've got to build up enough cushion, enough, stockpiled cash to where you can withstand those really slow days. I know for a lot of you experienced traders, like you already know all this, but just as a word of advice, maybe for some beginner traders, if you're getting into this, and we've had plenty of hot days in the past, but things do slow down, and if you're trading now, you might be experiencing that. So just something to kind of plan for. And I gotta be honest, all of last week for me was no good, and it's just how it goes sometimes. So got to be conscious of that and got to plan for it. And of course, you can't plan for your green days either. So you just got to stay focused and as disciplined as you can. And sometimes it requires a lot of patience, which is kind of boring, to be honest. Today was pretty boring day for me to be real, but it's part of the gig. Like I said, WHLM was like the only thing to me that really had a good run on it. And then it died out at some point and had a big reversal, and it's going all the way down at this point. So that's it for now. Hope you guys had a great day. You put on some big green. And for anyone that's red, hey, I feel you, been there, and just gotta stay patient and stay focused. So that's it for now, and we'll see you on Tuesday tomorrow. Adios.